Hey, good afternoon. How are you? Hope you're doing good. We're doing great here in Tucson. It's 100 degrees and loving it. Hopefully we get a little cooler as we get further into spring, but yeah, it's warm early. So it's the good potential it's going to be this warm all the way till October. So we'll see. It's okay. That's the way we move here. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's warm, but it's beautiful. We're thankful for air conditioning houses and cars. Hey, exciting things going on. Tons and tons of great stuff. One of the things that we just finished the Radical Worship Solutions mentor group. It's a book that's from a book that Austin Ryan wrote. One of the things we teach them is soap. Yes, it's to wash and be hygienic. No, we are actually teaching them to do devotion and use soap, which is scripture, observation, application, and prayer. We actually encourage them to write it down in a journal, much like this one. And so this is mine from just the other day. And I got to Ephesians, I was reading through Ephesians 5 and 5:8. I love the book of Ephesians. It's got so much great stuff in there. Of course, all the books do, but this one I've really loved to read throughout the years. So this is what it says in Ephesians 5:8. For you were once darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. Live as children of the light. So we encourage people just to read through the scripture as they normally would. If they read a chapter or a section or a paragraph, however, they usually just read the scripture for the devotion. And then if something stands out, to write it down. That's the S part. Observation. So for me, when I got to this observation, it was like, whoa, it's not that I was in darkness. I was darkness. There was no light in me. I have no way of being light on my own. So in Jesus, I'm light, but only in Jesus. And that just kind of stood out to me. You know, we try to be good, we try to treat people well and do good things, but reality is all good things come from God. He is the one that empowers us to do those things. That just kind of stood out to me. So kind of my application was moment by moment to recognize the good in and around me, and we have to recognize that and give God thanks for that. Everything good comes from God, and we need to thank Him in the moment for the good. So I'd encourage you to do that. As you encounter different things during the day, make sure that you recognize that good comes from God. It doesn't come from you because you're darkness, except for in Jesus. So that was kind of a really cool thing that stood out as I was doing my mentor group. And I had 12 people. I had 9 and a friend of mine had 3 in this group on Tuesdays. And so that's really cool. I also have a mentor group from New York City, just started, another one from Minneapolis, may even get one from Seattle pretty soon. So God is providing lots of mentor opportunities, as well as opportunities to work inside the churches and do ministry by leading worship and meeting with their team. So I'm thankful for every opportunity God brings. Real quick, coming up, I'll be in California June 3rd through the 9th, raising support. So if you would like to meet with me and you'd like to hear more about how you might be able to support us, we have folks anywhere from $20 to $200 that are supporting monthly. So any amount's okay. Sometimes people feel like they can't give because they don't have a lot of money, but it doesn't take a lot. It takes a lot of people giving a little. So if you'd like to do that, let me know. We'll make an appointment to come see you. I'd love to visit with you. We're working on some other opportunities as well. So we'll see how that goes. Now, right after that trip out in California, and that's a pretty long one from the 3rd to the 9th, but 2 of those days I'll spend with my dad, and we'll just spend with him. And my sister has a birthday while we're out there too, so hopefully I'll be able to see her as well. My baby sister, 2 years younger than me. Right after that trip comes Zona. And Zona is a youth camp put on by youth pastors here in Tucson. Well, Worship Catalyst does the Worship Catalyst experience, which takes these young high school folks and teaches them how to play guitar, bass, drums, and kind of helps them sharpen their keyboard skills or whatever it might be. We also teach them how to run a soundboard and work with lights and work with cameras. And so it's an overall thing where we just teach young people how to serve the Lord through worship arts. And so that'll be a real good thing. That'll be on the 10th through the 15th, and then I'll zip back home because I'll be almost 2 weeks away from home. That's too much for me. So that'll be a good trip. Looking forward to that. Thank you so much for supporting us. Appreciate your prayers. Your prayers are so timely, and we love them so much, and we cherish each one and your words of encouragement. And thank you for being a part of this ministry. Those who are able to support financially, we appreciate that so much. And we thank you for just on being on this journey. God bless you. We'll see you soon. maybe on this next trip to California or around here in Tucson if you're here. All right, God bless you. Bye-bye.
And I will never be the same.